All right, this is Alan. I'm back, and I got some new gloves. Check it out. Thrash and Supply. These are the American gloves. I love them. They look good. They're nice and light. I used to have my Torques. They're in my tour pack, so I'll show you later. But these are new. Just got them. Wanted to get a little bit of a lighter pair. And we'll see how they are. But we're going to run to Pipestone and just go to the grocery store. Going to get some stuff there. And figured I'd try out my new setup. I got a new mount for my GoPro on my helmet. So we'll check that out, see how it works, and go from there. So, no, that's foggy. Put this up, that down until we get going. We gotta close the garage door. And we'll get going. Just gonna run to Pipestone, pick up a few things. As soon as the garage door closes here, we'll get on our way. There it goes. So I'll close that, see how the wind does in here, but yeah, nice and cool. I like the gloves much better. So we're just gonna run over to Pipestone, probably get us some gas too. I only got a quarter tank. But yeah, I had my other, they were Torques, Torques Motorcycle Company gloves. I liked them. They're just a little thick for the hot summer days, right? So now I got these that are nice. And show going on at the Opera House tonight, and got some softball happening in town. And I'm going to Pipestone, so there's that. It is 80 degrees outside, 7:30 at night. It's a good time to go. So tomorrow, the wife and her friends are going to Le Sueur. We're going along, the couple husbands, and gonna cheer them on. They're doing the mud run in Le Sueur, Minnesota. And we will be there to cheer them on. As they get dirty and do some obstacles and stuff. It'll be a fun time. We got an Airbnb. There's going to be 6 of us staying there. There was going to be 10, but then one lady dropped out and her husband, and they're not coming. And then just yesterday, another lady dropped out. So it's going to be 6 of us. 4 of us are riding up together. We're going to meet the other couple there, and they're actually going to make a weekend of it. But yeah, it'll be fun. I seem to have not tucked the tags in on my right glove. That's okay. We'll just have some floppies. Beautiful day outside, not a cloud in the sky. I don't know if you could ask for a better day. 80 degrees. We're gonna break 23,000 miles on this trip because I only need about 2.5 miles to get there. So that'll be nice. The old bike, that's a 2014 Ultra Limited. We'll be hitting 23,000 miles on this trip. And I think I like the camera a little bit better when it's on my helmet, because then if I want to look and see something and show you guys, I can do that, right? And you're not just stuck right here. I think I'll get another one. I'll move this out. I did get another mount that kind of fits. So we'll be able to see a bunch of different things. I want to kind of get it around the bike and show the different things that are around. There's some cows, in case you guys want to see those. But just a beautiful day. You always got to thank God for the days you have. Give me a beautiful day like this. Pretty much a straight road to Pipestone, but it's always good to get on it. Get out, get the bike moving. Get some of that, what they call wind therapy, right? Wind therapy with my new Thrashing gloves. We're good. So what do I do? Well, I work for an internet service provider in the area, and I do some of the design of their networks. When a customer calls in and wants a certain product, I help design that before it gets installed. So I talk to customers. I tell the wife I talk to people and draw pictures. That's what I do. Which, you know, isn't far from the truth. I'm also the president of the Opera House board in town in Lake Benton. We put on a bunch of different shows. In fact, I'm directing the next one that is Rent, if you've heard of it. Tony award-winning show from the 90s. Great show. Can't wait to put that on. We've got auditions coming here in the second week of August. So that'll be fun. Currently, they're putting SpongeBob on. It's a great show. It's got 3 more days. Today's Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 more shows. Saturday we'll be having a cast party for that, and yeah, it's a good time. And then I also work the sidelines for South Dakota State University and the Jackrabbit football team. So I'm actually a ball boy. I've been doing that for 27 years now, 26, 27, I don't know. It's been a long time. I was there with them when they were in Division II, and the move to Division I, and then through their 2 national championships in the last few years. So now their coach moved on up to the big leagues, went up to the Division I FCS, right? No, not FCS. FCS is us. The Bowl subdivision. So he moved on to Washington State, and our new guy Dan Jackson, who actually went to South Dakota State, played football here, coached, was an assistant coach for a while, then went off and got his experience elsewhere, is now back to be the head coach. Great guy. Loved working with him and seeing him play when he was here. So looking forward to seeing what he can do as a head coach at South Dakota State. Right? So yeah, and that starts August 30th this year. So I can't really get a lot of film of that. You know, maybe I'll get some outside the stadium and maybe going in and maybe before a game. But during the game, I obviously can't do it because I'm on the sideline with the players, the coaches, them talking, and I know they do a lot from the end zones, and there's certain places that media can stay, right? But I'm right down there. I actually usually stand about 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, depending on the referees, either in front or behind, and I'm there the whole game. So not really a great place for a camera. But yeah, I'll be doing that later too. So now we're over 23,000 miles. We got 23,003 miles. I missed the changeover and then almost got whooped by a dove coming out of the ditch. Birds and coming at me, but when we went to Sturgis, Mitch and Noy and I got buzzed by 4 or 5 birds that were coming close to me, and I don't know if it's the front of the bike attracts them or what, but yeah, I just try to avoid the birds. So, it is what it is. So should we go get gas first, or should we go get groceries first? I don't know what time the grocery store stops or closes or anything, so maybe we'll try that. Gas station's open all night, and I can come back that way. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll go get groceries first, then we'll come back, get gas on the way out of town, and yeah, that's a plan. The thrashing gloves, they give me a nice little breeze. They're a good hot weather glove. Yeah, I like that. That's very nice. So yeah, good. It's almost like not wearing gloves. I mean, it's nice. If I go into a slide and I put my hands down, they're not probably going to do much, but what it is. All right, we're coming into Pipestone here. You can just see it over the next hill. You can see the red light of Casey's right there where their gas price sign is. And we got to go clear to the other side of town to go to Coborn's, the grocery store. But yeah. Hey, what'd you guys think about Ozzy Osbourne passed away? Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away. Mangione passed away, jazz musician, and then who was the other one? Hulk Hogan passed away. Some pretty big names passed away in the last few days. It's kind of big for my childhood, you know. Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, Malcolm Jamal Warner. That's pretty much my childhood right there. Wrestling, rock and roll, and the Cosbys. So hopefully those things are done and we're past the loss of people for a while anyway. We always just say they come in threes, and the jazz musician really wasn't together with the other 3, but the other 3 pretty big for my childhood, so gives you a good remembrance of kind of what was and what's there for you. So we're in Pipestone. We'll see a little bit more. I know we've come through here before because it's on the main road out of Lake Benton to get anywhere, like Sioux Falls, that kind of thing. Although next year when I go to South Carolina on the bike, we'll probably come through here. But I don't know if we'll show much because this part we've already seen. And we got a lot to video on the way to South Carolina. It's going to take me 3 days, a little over 3 days to get there. Maybe a little under 3 days, but I'm going to push it out. We're going to stop at 2 Buc-ee's along the way, see some stuff, and yeah, just have some fun along the way. So sounds like right now it's just going to be me. Nobody else wants to drive 1,600 miles, 1,700 miles. Nobody else wants to ride it with me, so if it's snowing really bad, I'll take the Jeep. But if I can get out of here, out of the Midwest, and get south, then I will just ride it. I'll grin and bear it through the north part. Just bundle up and get south of the cold, and then go from there. I think it's worth it for me to enjoy that ride. It's for my 50th birthday, so should be able to do that, right? And we're gonna go directly into the sun, because that's always the best way to ride, where you absolutely can't see a thing. But Pipestone's a pretty little town, right? And got a truck here. It's gonna drive pretty slow. I mean, we're doing 30. There's that crop duster we saw earlier. This is one of the main roads through Pipestone. Goes right out past the high school, middle school, high school. I used to work out. I actually lived here and did IT when they built it, so I helped a lot with the design of the IT part of it. Also coached football and stuff there, but that was a few years back. There's Hank's, small town grocery store that's kind of been here for a while, not very busy. Dairy King. That is Dar's Pizza we passed. Now we're coming up here to Coburn's, which is the new grocery store here in Pipestone. And then just out that way is the high school. It's now quite a few years old now. And we've got this guy who apparently doesn't know how to park his big old truck.